'cause we're having a good time, having a good time. Hi again, I'm Ryan, your host of The Toast, and we're about a month away from one of the biggest releases of the year involving a bunch of superhumans fighting over a woman. Not that one, I'm talking about Hardcore Henry. Technically it had a limited release last year, but we're only getting it on April 8th. When I first heard of this movie, I had my doubts if a first-person movie could happen outside of the found footage genre, or that sequence in Doom, but after seeing the trailer for this movie, all my doubts gone. Just gone out the window like so many henchmen kicked by Henry's sneaker-clad foot. If nothing else, the stunts and camera work in this movie alone are going to be worth it. I mean, have you seen that shot where he throws a grenade and the car leaps off it in a big fire explosion and lands on a bike in the middle of the frickin' road? Holy crap, that shot just won me over completely. We've seen first-person stuff before, but nothing at this level. Nothing at this action-packed, parkouring, explosion, jumping, shooting level. I'm not one for a constant action, but holy crap, the way this is shot and how dynamic and exciting it is, I mean, how can you miss this movie? We got a lot of action-packed movies this year, but this one's unique, and I like unique. It's going to be different. It's going to be a nice, fresh change of pace from the summer blockbuster. Even though it's coming out in April, so I guess it doesn't count. But you know what I mean. Hardcore Henry looks action-packed, fast-paced, and dynamic enough to keep the first-person thing interesting. For a whole movie, it could wear thin, so I hope they fill this film with enough story and character to keep it alive. Speaking of character, Henry himself is a silent protagonist, a la Gordon Freeman. So I'm glad this movie has a supporting cast, including Sharlto Copley, which is just an excellent choice. Fucking prawns! Yeah, I'm not good at impressions, okay? I just got a feeling that in the midst of all the action, it's gonna give me the feels. There's gonna be some really romantic first-person lovey-dovey moments or tragedy, and I think it's gonna flip around on me, and in the midst of all this action, all of a sudden, oh, I feel for Henry, the silent protagonist. He has feelings too, even though he's kind of a robot. In a time of movies made from toys, cartoons, and board games, why does it feel like this is the gritty movie version of the Crash Test Dummies? Think about it. Is Hardcore Henry going to be a groundbreaking cinematic masterpiece? No, but it's not trying to be. It looks like a really fun experiment, and you can't do that stuff unless you don't take yourself seriously. I'm just prattling on about a trailer, but if you haven't seen the trailer, I highly recommend checking it out. If it's not your thing, it's not your thing, but if you can enjoy it for what it is, I'm sure it's going to prove to be a good time. Speaking of a good time, check out my other videos. I can't promise a good time at all, but click away anyway, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers. Also, why does this look like it's set in a Neil Blomkamp world? Because the lab is like high in the sky and they come down in the pod in the trailer and it looks just like something out of Elysium. I didn't like Elysium, just FYI.